All right, can we queue up for one more? We'll see. I think they cut it off like 30 minutes before, so we have 41 minutes. Oh, it's disabled. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Is we're gonna... wait, what is this? What is this supposed to say? Selection... There's like two things layered on top of each other. Is it gonna say it here? Yeah. They really want you to know what's going on here, because they labeled it twice. Spaghetti code. Good error message. Why not add 2 error messages? 2 is better than 1. Yeah. Alright. During the recent server maintenance, I updated the Heroku app with rankings for the Dynasties of India civs on stream to show some of the behind the scenes for how I maintain the app. If you're looking for an in-depth look at each of the civ's tech trees with a focus on 1v1 Arabia, then you're in the right place. This section of the stream went on for about 2 hours, so I've edited it down to a more reasonable length. You can find the link to the app in the description. It's really just a website, so you can view it on any device with an internet browser. I was mainly working on the simplified tech tree, but there's also a tool which helps you to figure out how to distribute your villagers based on which units you're building. The code is all open source, so if you'd like to contribute, I've also linked the GitHub page. Now, on to the video. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I actually started my stream at this time, because I know that people are not gonna be playing during this time. Maybe some people will be casting stuff, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be updating my Heroku app with all of the 4 civs. So Methusar, he did all of the coding, or at least he entered the data in, for unique units and all this stuff. But for the simplified tech tree page, I'm going to add in rankings and come up with a description. And so yeah, we're going to be talking about all 4 of the new civs here. Actually, I guess I'll go over what the app does for people who don't know. This is the simplified tech tree. I just have it in like a smaller mode here. This is like phone style. It is a responsive web page, so it does make it look at least decently, or decent for if you're browsing on your phone. So I've ranked each of the units. I haven't ranked them yet for the newer civs. Methusar just put a bunch of random rankings in there, so we're gonna go through them, make sure that all the units are actually accurate, and rank everything. So you guys can help even too. And I think he spelled siege elephant wrong, so we have to fix that first. And then I need to come up with a description for each of the civs. And yeah, it shows all of the text that you can get from each building, Castle University as well. So yeah, are you a developer? I do it as a hobby. I built this app, although it's sort of a community project at this point because I haven't had as much time to keep it going. I still update it. Another guy had rewritten a lot of the code to make it more optimized. And we switched from using PNG to WebP, and yeah, it runs a lot smoother. So I program at a hobby level. Maybe upping Halberg Sicilian Cab to A+. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that. So if we've got this, yeah, I haven't taken a look. Oh wait, here we gotta make it a little bit bigger, I think. Uh-oh. Is it not loading? Okay, here, let's reload the page. If it doesn't load... Wait, what? Oh, I know what I did. I'm not actually running the app. Oy, there we go. That's why. Okay, now we're listening to the app. Okay. I just didn't have it running while I was playing. Okay, here. We made it a little bit bigger. So, Sicilians. It's all alphabetical order. There we go. We can see all 4 rankings. Good. So, yeah. We have Sicilian Cavalier. Yeah, those should probably be... Honestly, they should probably be S tier. Are they better than Paladins? Generally, right? They're pretty strong, right? Let's go for... We can go into the code. You guys can see how it all works. Let's go find Sicilians. And we'll go to the Cavalier. Maybe it's not as good as Frank Paladin. Nah, isn't it, though? They have just as much Pierce armor, right? Or do they have more Pierce armor? I can't even remember. If you go back to the game, let's see. Sicilians, +2. It's like another plate barding. They already have plate barding. Yeah, they have more pierce. They have one more pierce. Honestly, like, that's just better than paladin in a lot of situations. So yeah, we're gonna say Sicilian Cavalier is gonna be... It's gonna have a 4, which is S rank. And we are going to restart the app, or like rewrite stuff. And if we refresh the page and go back to Sicilians, there we go. Our ranking is S now. There we go. And halb resistance. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, probably their knights should be A+ then. Let's change that. That's considerably better than regular knights, right? Fair, slightly worse against ARPs because they don't kill them in 3 hits. Oh, well, still. When you have so many, it's like, it's fine. No dark mode. Yeah, I don't have dark mode on because I haven't been doing as much coding since I started doing this Twitch thing. So yeah, I mean, you can't even see the real real code. This is just data. This is just my data file. So it's like, as you can see, it's 24,000 lines. Actually, no, let's see, right to the bottom, 34,883 lines right now. But this is just a data file, so it's like, of course, it's gonna be big. Dark mode implemented in the glasses. Yeah, true. That's probably good for Sicilians. I think everything else is probably fine. I don't really want to touch the sergeants because they're just so unique. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the Bengalis because we haven't really done anything with the Bengalis. We're gonna want to review the tech tree a little bit before we get into this. It's not gonna update in real time though. So anyways, we'll go through it. So Bengalis... The villager ranking that I have here is basically their economy. If the villagers have extra stats as well, like Incas or whatever, I think I've boosted it a little bit, but it's mainly just how good their economy is. If they have generic economy, it's just A rank. Yeah, oh yeah, the display it's just in the browser. I'm just running it on my local web server, just localhost. So, and it just reads this data file and prints it out, basically. It's a pretty basic app. Okay, so villagers, or their economy, let's take a look. So Bengalis, let's go to Bengalis. We have 2 extra villagers when the next stage is reached. So that's, you don't have to pay for the villagers, and you get them for free. You can kind of say that it's similar to the Malay bonus, except for the Malay bonus is a little bit more flexible. Like, you can do a little bit more with the Malay bonus, whereas this one, it's just like, oh yeah, you get 2 free vills. That's awesome. One thing is that it does apply to all TCs that you have. So I believe on 2 TC starts, you get 4 villagers per age. And also when you're going up to Imp, if you have like 5 TCs, you're going to get 10 vills. The front end looks very clean. Oh, thanks. I did my best to make it somewhat readable. It looks better when it's in full screen as well. This is just like all of this. It's laid out a lot nicer. I made it responsive so that it would fit on phones and stuff. Okay, so... I think that Dark Age, probably still just, well, you don't get any bonus for that. But even Feudal Age, probably A+. They're not going to have, like, an S tier in Imperial Age, so we're going to go A+ for the every age past the first one. I think that's probably fair for this Civ, because that is a pretty big bonus. It's not going to be as big in Imperial Age, although the thing is you do get the extra, like, even more vills, so maybe it will be. So I think that's 3.5 is... Oh, and they have Mahayana. TBH, let's go S rank for the vills here in the late game, because that's huge. If you can have, basically, if you have 100 vills, you get another 10 vills. So you just basically have like 10% faster income on everything. And that's only with 100 vills. Usually you're going to have like 130. Maybe you have an extra 13 villagers. So, yeah, honestly, we'll go S rank. Basically, the numbers here just correspond to the ranking. 3 is fully upgraded generic. So every Civ is going to have at least 3 for villagers, just because every Civ gets handcart, basically. And, yeah. Well, in Dark Age, there's no upgrades for them anyways. So, yeah. They're just all going to be that. It's either going to be between like 3 and 4. And, okay, so their barracks line. It's gonna be annoying having to hide this every time I go back to the game, but whatever. Oh, I guess they have Archery Range first in this, but anyways. Oh, I guess it makes sense because the Barracks leads into the other two. It just fits. So for Barracks, we've got champions, no supplies. And let's take a look at the blacksmith. We're missing the final armor upgrade. Missing supplies doesn't really matter in the feudal age, though. So it's like we're not going to factor that in for the feudal age, but that's definitely going to come into play in the castle age. Usually, like when we're thinking about men-at-arms in feudal age, it's more for the men-at-arms rush. You wouldn't have supplies for that anyways. What really matters for men-at-arms is how your economy is. Now, this civ has no bonus that's going to help you for a men-at-arms rush, because the 2 vills that you get, you've already got the barracks, you've already got the militia out by the time that even happens. So maybe the archer follow-up will be good, but it's not going to affect the men-at-arms. So we're just going to say generic for men-at-arms. So let's go back to here. We're going to go... Oh, yeah, and also the unit that's written is the highest possible upgraded unit from that line. So it's champion. So 3. And then in feudal age, we're missing supplies, but it doesn't really matter very much. And then we're going to have... We don't have supplies, which is pretty bad, but still 2.5 is fine for... Like, that's a B+. Supplies probably brings it down just a half, because they're still functional against Eagle Warriors, which is mainly what you would be using them for. And then in the late game, their champions are pretty bad. Like, we have champion at least, but we don't have supplies, and we don't have the final armor. But we do have squires, which is pretty key. Yeah, Imperial's going to be a B rank. They still have champions, so they're usable, but they're not really good. Like, you'd rather not be going champions with Bengalis, and you probably won't be seeing that unit very often, except for in very niche cases, like against mass eagles, and you just don't have anything. Oop. Like, say that you're up against Incas, or, like, maybe Mayans. Incas and Mayans, because they don't have they have halbs, so you might need champions in those situations. But against Incas, like, he can add in slingers, though, so maybe against Mayan eagles. There's some niche cases that you could still make them. So for the halberdiers, let's take a look at the halbs. So we've got full upgrades on pikemen until we are lacking the final armor. We don't have any bonuses for them. So it's just going to be generic, fully upgraded until we get to the late game, where we're going to lose just half a point. The final armor, it is pretty important, but halbs are halbs. They're still going to fight cavalry almost as good, because it's only 1 melee armor that they're missing. So honestly, their halbs completely fine, but they will lose a point in Imperial Age, or a half point in Imperial Age, just because of that, the lack of the 1 armor. Okay, so let's take a look at the archery range. So with the Bengalis, we have the elephant archer. We'll get to that, but first let's take a look at the arbs. We have full blacksmith techs for them, so that's good. We are just missing thumb ring. We have pikes, but that does not apply to arbs. So we basically have the same level of arbs as Aztecs and Vikings these days. So they're still functional. They're still pretty good, actually. Their crossbowmen... what did I rate Viking crossbowmen in Castle Age? That's what I want to know, because we're just going to copy that. So let's... Because they're really functionally exactly the same. Did I give them a full... Yeah, I gave them a 3. Because missing thumb ring is not, like, the biggest deal. Why did I give Vikings A-ranking arbs? Well, they're still good, though. Aztec... Oh, yeah, Aztecs don't have the last armor. Yeah, true. Never mind. Yeah, for Vikings, I gave them an A. Honestly, I should probably downgrade that to a B+. Because arbs without thumb ring, like, they're good, but they're not that good. They're great for that early imp timing, but after that, they're not the greatest. What did I rank Aztecs as? Let's go to Aztecs. Yeah, B+ for them. I think it was just to differentiate them, but honestly, it's fine. Let's go into the code and fix that. So let's go find Vikings. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to downgrade the ARBs in the late game just to 2.5, because I think Thumb Ring is... Oh, you know what? I bet I haven't touched... I bet I didn't update it when Vikings lost Thumb Ring. I bet that's what it was. I probably just didn't do that. I think lacking Thumb Ring's Castle Age is still fine. They're definitely fine without it, although... Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. Let's go back to Bengalis. Bengalis. So, we've got 3, 3, 2.5. Yeah, that's probably fine for this Civ. Next up, let's take a look at their skirmishers. Really the same thing. We don't have any bonuses for skirmishers, and we're just missing Thumb Ring. Actually, Thumb Ring doesn't even matter for this, so that's functionally fully upgraded skirmishers. So yeah, let's change that. Or yeah, they are already 3s and everything. Why does Aztec Imp Eagle have an S? Oh, is it? That definitely should be changed, because yeah, Aztecs is not nearly as good. Oh yeah, true. Like they build faster. Yeah, the worst Eagles in the game is still OP. They build faster. What do I have for Mayans, actually? Yeah, Mayans are S tier for sure. The only reason that Aztecs gets extra ranking for like all military is just because they produce faster as well. What did I rate Incas? Yeah, Incas is A+. Okay, yeah, Aztecs should probably have... Here, let's change that. Aztecs... Oh. Should probably have 3.5 here. Still very strong. In Imp, it doesn't matter as much. Yeah, exactly. So I should not favor that quite as much. Here we go. Their pikemen still get an A ranking because Garland Wars makes them a little bit more... like, it makes them better against things that aren't cavalry. Are Aztecs worse than Incas? That depends on a lot of factors. Most people would probably say that Aztecs are better, but I don't know. Okay, let's go back to Bengalis. We're gonna go into the Elephant Archer now. Okay, so this is now getting interesting. We've got 25% less bonus damage and are more resistant to conversion. That's huge. Elephant units, that's going to be Elephant Archer, Battle Elephants, which we do have, and also the Armored Elephants. So all of those. So Elephant Archer, we have all upgrades except Thumb Ring, but we've got Pikes, which pretty much does the same thing. Elephant Archers have 100% accuracy already, I'm pretty sure. So Thumb Ring, like missing out Thumb Ring doesn't really matter. Of course, you can't get Thumb Ring from the Archery Range, so you have to get a castle in order to get this tech, which makes it a little bit harder to get in Castle Age, but that's probably okay. I think if you're probably wanting to play Ratha with this unit anyways, so you'll probably get a castle. If you were to open Elephant Archer, you could add in a castle and then start adding in Rathas later, something like that. Accuracy was nursed at 70%. Oh, okay. Less accuracy is sometimes good, though, because the stray arrows end up hitting things, whereas arrows that just miss that are supposed to hit, they just go onto the ground. So lower accuracy is not always a bad thing. Does the bonus damage reduction apply to their -7 armor against skirms? Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it would. Yeah, Capybara would know. There we go. For Elephant Archers, they're still kind of expensive. Honestly, like this Civ, still kind of expensive because we don't really get anything for them other than the resistance. And they're already such a chonky unit, like having more resistance, I don't know. It can be good, especially more resistant to conversion. That can be really good because basically, like, the problem with monks is that if you get caught off guard even a little bit, you just can't get away. Whereas with this Civ, we have Husbandry, right? So we have Husbandry, so we can use the resistance to conversion to get away from monks before they convert pretty consistently. So yeah, with Husbandry, they're pretty good. They should be anyways. We have Parthian Tactics, which does apply to these. They're a cavalry archer type unit. So that's going to give us extra armor, extra bonus damage against spearmen, which will be good. So yeah, in the Castle Age, just A rank. In the Final Age, probably still just A rank. Like, we don't really have anything special other... Like, this is pretty good. I mean, Pikes is basically like Thumb Ring, but, yeah. I guess it's maybe better Thumb Ring, probably. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is enough to make them good in the late game. Maybe it is, though. I think probably maybe A ranking in Castle Age and then A+ in Imperial Age. Because A ranking is fully upgraded generic, by the way. So if they're going to get an S rank, they need to be either fully upgraded generic plus some really, really strong tech, or if they're not fully upgraded generic, then they need to have like some really good techs into them, or like bonuses. Whereas it's good, but it's not like completely broken, I think. Probably the best Elephant Archers overall. Yeah, they're not really as... They're not as specialized as, say, the Dravidians, which... attack really fast, but they also die faster. I like Dravidian's Elephant Archers in Castle Age, but yeah, okay. So let's write those in. So we've got A ranking in the Castle Age and S ranking in the next age. I don't have it live updating on the app, unfortunately. Like, it would be nice if I could save a change and then it would come up instantly. Just the way that it's set up now, I have to like go into it. Have to like run this. I have my command line stuff in the background, go into it, have it saved, and then go into here, and then now our rankings should show up. See, now our rankings are showing up down to here, so that's good, but it just takes a few extra steps. Not A+ in Castle Age because Thumb Ring. You probably wouldn't really get Thumb Ring for it anyways. You would eventually, but I think a lot of Castle Age is not going to be about getting Thumb Ring for them. I don't think it's a big deal. Plus, they do have that bonus damage resistance that kind of counteracts the fact that they don't have Thumb Ring. So it's not really a big deal. And also they have Pikes as well. Updating is A, not S for Service App. There we go. At least I have it all working, though. That's the thing. How are their cavalry? Let's take a look here. So, light cav, full upgrades. Fully upgraded light cav, no hussar. Lacking hussar, not the biggest deal. We don't have any bonuses for them, though. So, they're just generic, fully upgraded light cav. Let's refer to another civ that has generic, fully upgraded light cav, like, who gets it now? Who gets it? Vietnamese? All right. Chinese? Well, Chinese has cheaper text, though. What did I say for these guys? B? No, the Vietnamese doesn't have blast furnace. Honestly, that should probably still be a B+, though. Yeah. Spanish have... Oh, yeah, Spanish. Spanish, I thought they had hussar, but no, they don't. Okay, I think I'm going to change Vietnamese to B+, too, because honestly, like, just lacking hussar and blast furnace doesn't really make them a B rank. Like, they're still pretty good. Spanish do have hussar? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, yeah, true. Never mind. Yeah, let's change the Vietnamese. Because, honestly, they're still useful for what you use the light cav for without blast furnace and hussar. Like, they're still going to be great for raiding. Sicilians. Okay, here, let's confirm. We need high levels of trivia. Look at that. No, but Sicilians have the bonus damage resistance. They're not generic. Portuguese? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Portuguese. That sounds about right. So I rated them a B+ for fully upgraded generic, so that's what we're going to do for Bengalis as well. Bengalis, light cav, they're going to be a B+. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's go back and take a look at the battle elephants here. Let's scroll down here. we're fully upgraded, aren't we? Fully upgraded, plus more resistance to bonus damage and conversion. That matters a lot more for battle elephants because they're a melee unit. You're not really about running away. You're more about being able to kill the monks before they convert you. Oh yeah, pikes applies to our elephant units as well. So this is another elephant unit. This is looking like, yeah, this is looking like an S tier in the late game. They're just going to be still A tier in mid game, I think, though. Like, they're just too expensive. Even with this, I don't think it's a big deal. And you're not going to have pikes until way later in Castle Age anyways. So you don't have the economy to really make battle elephants. Like, you have the extra vills, but is it? You can't open with this unit, I think. You really can't open with this unit most of the time, I would say. So let's call it A and S tier. That's probably about right for this. They're just too expensive in the Castle Age to make work. So yeah, he spelled siege wrong in some of them. Here, yeah. Anything that, oh wow, 14 times we have siege spelled wrong. So we can replace that with siege. Oh, let's spell it correctly. There you go. Any instances of the wrong spelling, we just replace. There we go. And yeah, that should help. Is that gonna fix the image? That's the question. Okay, let's reload the app. I'm not sure if that has done it. Here we go. Hey, why don't we get some music in the background too? Let's load up some Age of Mythology music. Classic. Tell me if it's too loud. All right. Let's go back to Bengalis. No, it didn't fix it. So we have to figure out... Oh, it's probably the actual image itself is... Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna just... I'll just load it up in... I'll just manually enter or edit the name. Because I'm pretty sure the WebP... Okay, Armored Elephant is spelled correctly. Good. But yeah, I think just the Siege Elephant is spelled wrong. Let me fix that real quick. There's so many images. Holy moly. Here, let's use the search. There we go. Yeah, let's fix that. There. Okay, now we do this stuff. Once it does its thing, we reload the page and go back to Bengalis. It should be fixed now. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's coming up. Can you download the Heroku app? No, but you can visit the website. Right there. Okay, back to maintenance in 10 minutes. Oh, you guys can't see it, but it gave me a little message. Heroku mod. Yeah, have it integrated somehow. I mean, this is just the simplified tech tree. If you go to my villagers required page, this is where all the action is. Oh man, it looks so bad on the, oh boy. It's barely functional on the phone version or this responsive version, but like say that I wanted to know how many villagers I need to support 3 Barracks Eagle Warrior production. We just go for that. Oh yeah, it totally does not work on this properly. The responsiveness or responsive page. We just go Castle Age. There we go. So if we want to see how to spam with generic eagles or even Aztec eagles. Oh, I don't think it works. I think it's bugged a little bit for the Aztec bonus, but anyways. So you can just, you could be like, oh, I need 10 farmers with a wheelbarrow and 10 on gold with gold mining. Okay, I only need 20 vills and I can win from any position. 20 vills. Even if you get knocked down at 20 vills, you still win the game. Stuff like that. Anyways, let's go back to the rankings. Okay, Bengalis. Armored Elephant in Castle Age? Not gonna be S tier, not for this civ. Because we don't have pikes yet usually, so it's like The bonus damage reduction is good, but it's bonus damage reduction, not all damage incoming. So, like, you're killing the armored elephants, not always with bonus damage units. Here we go. So, let's see. They're pretty, like, they're not generic, but you don't really convert this unit either because you need to be directly beside it to convert it. So, honestly, I think it's still going to be an A tier. I think the unit itself probably needs a bit of a nerf at this stage. They should probably make it a little easier to kill just in general, because they're so hard to kill with Vills, which is normally what you kill these things with, or at least rams anyways. But or at least it's a pretty common way to do it. And also, like, they benefit from all of your stable upgrades, so you can get husbandry, you can get bloodlines, you can get all of the blacksmith techs. So they're still going to be A tier, but I think the later on ones, those I think those are S tier, honestly, like, because they attack faster and also receive less bonus damage and are resistant to the conversion. So yeah, let's go A and then S, because they're pretty tough to deal with. Once you get enough of them, if you can't really kill them, they'll kill everything. So let's go back. We go here. Back to Bengalis, wherever they are. And there it is. Yeah, we switch these around. Okay. So how are their onagers? Onagers are... They have siege engineers. Okay, wow. Okay. So onagers with siege engineers. That's all it is. Conversions here don't really matter. Yeah, it's not really a big deal, but it is something. Like, if you don't have any other units and you just have monks by your castle or whatever, you could rely on them sometimes. But the bonus damage is the main thing. I think the main thing is that they attack faster. That's the one where it's like, okay, yeah, this is really good. Okay, so onagers with siege engineers. That is like Vikings. So what did I say for Vikings? A rank. Okay, yeah, without siege engineers, they would be a B plus. I'm pretty sure that's how I did it before. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go. Yeah, they're just already A and A because, well, they don't have upgrades in Castle Age, so every Civ's mangonels are A rank. Yeah. So for siege, we have heavy scorpion with siege engineers. Yeah, A and A. That seems good. We don't have any bonuses for them, so. Yeah, that makes sense. How are their monks? They're definitely not A. Or wait, are they? Oh no, they are. Oh, this is the only civ that has good monks. Okay, never mind. Every other of the expansion civs have bad monks, but this civ has fully upgraded monks. Heresy is not really a tech for monks. It's a tech for all your units. Full monk tech tree. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. Okay, we'll leave that. Ratha, this unit is pretty tuned. It's pretty good. Celt mangonels have to be S tier. Oh, okay, yeah. Here, actually, what did I probably rated them A plus, but I could have. No, I rated them S. I rated all of the Siege Workshop units from Celts S, which gives them the elusive X rank in their in the building. This ranking is like the overall average of all of these. X rank is only when everything is rated S rank. Pretty sure there's this. I think there's one other X rank building in my app. I can't remember which it was though. Ethiopians? No. Because they don't have they're other, like, they don't have anything in the Castle Age, right? Oh yeah, it's Goths. Goths Barracks. That's the other X rank. There we go. Goth Barracks. There we go. Oh yeah, Aztec monks I bet as well, because it's just one unit. Yeah, that also turns it into an X rank. There we go. Just a little thing with this app. Okay, so yeah, heavy scorpions are fine, monks are fine. Ratha, it's a unique unit. It's kind of hard to say if it's super overtuned in the late game. Like, with the bug where you can shoot and do melee damage, definitely S rank. But yeah, I think that Well, they're still good in Castle Age, but you have to get a lot of upgrades for them. Maybe S tier in the late game, though. They're pretty good. Like, they're very versatile. So you can just spam Ratha, and you can kind of deal with everything. The bug isn't intended, yeah. I think they're still A+ in Castle Age, though. I think they're still good, but maybe we go S tier for the later version. Because we can always change that later as well, but I think that's probably about right. That's kind of how they feel. They receive bonus damage, less bonus damage. Yeah, exactly, that too. So, they're really good. Or they receive bonus damage. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. I was thinking about their elephant bonus, but no, that's just for elephants. The pikes applies to Rathas and elephants, but the elephant unit's bonus damage thing only applies to that. Okay, so basically, I don't know. It's still fine, though. They beat Elite Mangadai? Yeah. I think that I went Mongols against Bengalis and was Ratha against Mongols. Or, like, Bengalis Ratha against Mangadai in, like, a 3-hour Mega Random game. And it was... I couldn't do anything, but I think I needed to go for Halb Elephant Archer instead. So honestly, like, I think that if you're up against Mangadai Hussar, Ratha's not the way to go. Or at least you need to have Halbs with them as well, because they don't kill the Hussar fast enough. Okay, so this unit's Trebs, we have fully upgraded, but no bonuses, so let's just go 3. Need the castle for attack speed. Well, you need a castle to make the unit anyways, so it kind of works out that way. Let's look at the defenses. So here, let's hide that. And go back to here. So we are looking at defenses, which I take into account masonry, architecture. If we've got... Oh, yeah, these are a different thing as well. Oh, here, let's scroll down in this. Oh, no, we're at the bottom. Okay, good. Okay. So we have basically full upgrades. Like, we don't have Bombard Tower, but honestly, that's fine. I think I still say A rank. Like, we're still fully upgraded generic. We don't have any bonuses for them. Do we have hoardings? No hoardings. Okay. So that's the main issue. Wait, did I? Yeah, okay, good. Oh, yeah, I guess I have what I'm taking into account, like, when I'm hovering this. Yeah, okay. So I'm not really taking into account bombard cannons. Yeah, we have arrow slits even, which is good. But we're lacking hoardings here. So what's another civ that's... Why is murder holes on here? Anyways. Every civ gets murder holes, by the way. But, okay. Hoardings... What's another civ that has masonry and architecture, but no hoardings? Let's see. You need a nice HUD for the app. It looks better in full screen mode. This is like... Just, it's not as good. Byzantines? No, Byzantines don't have anything. No one knows. No, this is... I don't know. Goths? Oh, yeah, you might be right. Goths. Oh. Whoa. Oh, but Goths doesn't even have walls, though, so I rated it differently because of that. What do you use to code the app? I wrote it in JavaScript. And HTML. It's all vanilla code. Well, actually, I had jQuery. I don't think we're using jQuery anymore. Actually, we're just using the DOM. This is just like a website. Okay. I actually don't know who... So we can check in here. Aztecs definitely not. Maybe Bohemians? Yeah, Bohemians. Bohemians is going to be the one to check. Okay. So let's go back and Bohemians. What did I rate Bohemians? They're just A. Okay, so missing hoardings, I didn't really fault them for that. That's fine. Okay, we'll just keep it at how it is. Awesome. Okay, so... Oh, let's go back to Bengalis. So we want to write I might write the overviews on my own because it's going to require some linguistic ability, which is maybe a little bit difficult. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to require some thinking. Let's see. Where did I even write it in the app here? Shouldn't it regenerate? What? Bengalis have an abysmal win rate. They just don't really feel like they have too many units, but we'll see. Okay, do we want to write this right now? Oh yeah, I forgot about their ships bonus as well. I should be using periods, right? Yeah. This little description Methusar wrote when he was doing the coding, which is, it's good as just like a little thing, but I think I'll probably write, like my other way of doing it was to actually have a proper description and write. Yeah, I think I'll do the descriptions later because that'll require some thinking. Okay, I think Bengalis is good. Let's just make sure that everything's good. Let's rerun the app and go back to here. Uno momento. Okay, here we go. So let's go Bengalis. Siege Engineer influence Treb score? No. I think it makes it, yeah. No, fully upgraded is with Siege Engineer, so that's A rank. If you don't have Siege Engineers, it's B+. Goes down half a stage. Tibakori! Thanks for the sub. Why do the server maintenance during European US prime time? I don't know. They just do it. What build do you think in your app is the least... Wait, what build? No, I don't have any build orders. Apps or whatever. There's no builds in this. Where can you No, you can go... It's just a website. I mean, it's an application, but yeah. It doesn't work super well on phone, at least the other page, the Vills required page, but this one works fine enough. Okay. All right. So, I also have a GitHub for this. Actually, anybody who cares about the actual code, here, I don't think I have a command here, but here's my GitHub for it. If anybody wants to contribute or whatever, or fork it or whatever, take a look. Okay. Let's double check that the Bengalis ratings are cool. Okay. So we've got generic economy in Dark Age. It becomes better as you get the extra villagers. In the late game, we have Mahayana as well. So that's going to be S tier in the late game for sure, because that's a permanent... It's permanently like 13 extra units that you can have, which is so good. It's kind of like the Goth bonus, but better. Pretty much. There we go. Okay, so champions, we're lacking supplies and we're lacking the final armor. Oh yeah, also if you hover it, you can see the upgrades that are relevant do show up. So that's another little nice thing about this. And it does it automatically, like through the data that I feed it earlier. So yeah, it works really well. Okay, we have good halves, just lacking the final armor on this. Not really the biggest deal, but it does bring it down a stage. Arbs, we're just lacking thumb ring, which is a pretty big deal. Skirms, lacking thumb ring doesn't really matter. Elephant archers, we've got the bonus damage reduction, and then also pikes probably makes you attack a bit faster than thumb ring in the late game. And conversion resistance, that makes them A+. Not quite S tier, but A+ for sure. So light calves, we've got, we're just missing Hussar. What else? We're just missing Hussar, which did bring it down to a B+, but they're still like completely fine. Yeah, we don't have any other upgrades for them. Missing Hussar still does bring it down a bit. Okay, elite battle elephants. So they're battle elephants. You can't really afford to get to them in Castle Age still. That's just how that unit is. They're not melee. But They do benefit from pikes, as it does show up here. So they attack faster. They also take less bonus damage, so halves are less effective against them. And conversion resistance. So those 3 things just make them S tier for sure in the late game, if you can get to them. The Siege Elephant, insane unit. Again, same with the Battle Elephant. They benefit from pikes, and they also benefit from the bonus damage reduction and conversion resistance. We have Siege Engineers, we have fully upgraded Monks. Rathas are an insane unit as well. It's kind of hard. We'll have to see how this unit plays out more with more experience, but at this point, these are my ratings for it. Makes sense. Fully upgraded Trebs, defenses, and towers are just generic. So yeah, there we go. We're lacking Bombard towers, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so, and then at the bottom of the page, or if you have it in full screen, it shows up at the side. It will give you just a detailed, well, not detailed, but an overview of the civilization with a description here, and then also every tech that you can get, or at least the useful ones. It's not going to show spies and stuff that every civ gets, which is basically ballistics, chemistry, and murder holes. They don't show up here because every single civilization gets that. So here we go. Why isn't Turk Hussars S tier? Are they the best though? What did I rate them as? Let's go back. Let's go to Turks. What do I have them as? A+. Well, don't they only get +1 Pierce, right? They only have +1 Pierce for them. That's not enough to make them S tier. +1. It's just +1, right? Or is it +2? I think it's only +1. Right? Plus, yeah. I mean, that's not really, like, that good. It's really good, but it's not S tier level. They have free upgrade, too, though, which is pretty good. But, I mean, that's going to help in early Castle Age, but then it's going to not matter once you would normally have it anyways. Any chance this gets on Apple Store? Well, you can just visit the website. I think you can visit the website on your phone, too, probably. How do they have a C and on F for Mangonels and Imp? Oh, well, C is basically bottom tier, but yeah. Actually, I think I gave a meme F tier to the Tatar's Flaming Camel, which maybe I'll revise that. Maybe we're gonna make that, because that honestly, this unit could be okay. Didn't they give them a buff recently? That might be like a B rank now. It's not a good unit, but in certain situations, especially with all these camels being added into the game, like, you might actually want to make this against some of the new civs with the camels and the elephants. Honestly, let's change that to, like, B rank. It's a very arbitrary rating, though, because it's a unique unit. But anyways, let's go back to the code. Tatars. Tatars. Flaming Camel. The 0 rank. Yeah, that can be a B rank. That's fine. All right. They have one job and they're amazing at it. Yeah. They were like a meme unit when they were added, though. I don't know. They're still kind of a meme, but anyways. It's fine. Now the damage buildings. Yeah, they did upgrade them, so yeah. It's like saying petards are FT. Well, yeah, but petards, you don't need to get an expensive upgrade that's locked behind, like, well, yeah, an Imperial Age upgrade to make happen. So it's not really... Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Mamelukes as well. Let's do that, because that unit is insane now. Okay, let's go find that. Whoa, yeah. At least a 3, and honestly, like, 4? They're totally S tier in the late game now. This unit is so good. Yeah. What else did they update in the previous patch? I can't even remember. Because I didn't update it since then. I don't think there was that many, right? Why do Ethiopian Arab receive no S? They just attack faster, right? Like, it's pretty good, but that makes them A+. If they have one good bonus for them, it's A+. If they have 2 good bonuses, or like one really, really good bonus, then it's the next level. Like, I think Britain's... Did I rate Britain's to be S? Because they have multiple bonuses. Yeah, because they have the faster working ranges and extra range. And the extra range is just considerably better than extra damage output. Extra damage output, you still die to the same things, like onagers or whatever, but the extra range allows you to use your archers in a different way. Are you registering for Wool Legacy? Well, I don't think people even know what it is yet. I would do it, though. If one of them asks me to go and do some casting in person, I'd totally go. You got any Red Bull people in chat? All right. I'd go and cast. I'm not quite at the level of the players, though. Not quite. I'd play in the qualifications, though. Hey, Fran. Burmese got a worse tech that makes... Oh, yeah. How did we rate Burmese? Let's see. Burmese. So, we've got... Oh, wait. Howda. Mana per cavalry. Is that correct? I should bring up the actual changes. Let's see. Patch notes. Oh, May 3. Yeah, that's the one. Let me just look this up real quick. So we had... Oh, man. Where's the balance changes? Wait, increased the amount of food generated by relics? Burgundians? Wait, what? Is this the correct update? I think it is. Oh no, this is 2021. Oh my god. Can somebody send me the link of the most recent balance changes? I don't know why that one came up first. Hey, Beardy! Welcome. Welcome. We're doing some updates on the app. If anybody hasn't seen the app, check it out here. There we go. We got all of the simplified tech tree. All this stuff. Yep. So anyways. Battle of Africa. I don't play team games. I don't do team games, you know? That's why. We're just coding today because of server maintenance. It's fine. All right. Even Red Bull Willow is going to be TG. Oh, yikes. I will cringe if that happens. We're all about 1v1s here. Okay, there we go. We got the update. Oh no, I clicked it in here. Oh my god. Well, actually, wait, it kind of works. Okay. I didn't mean to click it on this. Oh boy. Table of contents. It's not even at the top. Oh, we can't even... Oh, get this out of here. We need to go hacker mode. Get this out of here. There we go. Hacker mode. All right. Have you registered for Red Bull qualifiers? I haven't. Well, I have in the past, yeah, but I don't think they're open right now. Okay. Where is the balance changes? Wait, what? Am I even in the range? Oh no, yeah, I'm in. Okay, here we go. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Did I change that? Okay. Genitor. Food 40. Okay, yeah, it has been changed. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's find... There we go. That's probably not going to be enough to change the rating, the ranking, though. Because they still have camel archers. Like, it's fine. You work as a software engineer? Nah, I just do it as a hobby. It's just for fun. Okay. So, oh yeah, Bohemians. What did I change their monks? Because they're still insane, but they're maybe not, like, super insane. They're still 3.5. Honestly, with the gold shaft mining for free, they're still gonna be A+. Yeah. Even without the monastery. I might have already changed some of this stuff. Hoofnitsa going down, that's not a big deal. Howda's changed. Yeah, that's not really a huge deal. Did I change the cost of this? Mana per cavalry. Do I even have it in here? 400, 400? Oh, nice. It has been changed. Oh. Arambai. Let's just double check that the Arambai train time. Aha. Train time needs to go down to 18. There we go. That's fine. Okay, Cumins doesn't, yeah, no, whatever. I don't even have the mercenary Kipchak in this. No longer, okay, yeah, whatever. Aha, Imperial Camel. Where's my upgrade for that? So, okay, no, that's set up. Attack damage decreased from 9 to 8. Okay, we gotta double check that. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, this is the way I do it. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. They go up by 1 attack. Pretty sure. Okay. Janitor now beats skirms cost effectively. Okay. Nice. I've always liked janitors. Like, the idea is that if you didn't build up skirms on the way up, you can start making janitors right away. But if you build skirms on the way up, then you just upgrade the skirms. But I think that the janitors, they work with your camel archer army a lot better. Like, if you're going camel archers anyways, but you need some janitors to maybe not die to an early crossbowman attack, you make janitors, clean up the crossbowman. You don't even need to upgrade the janitors, like elite skirmisher, and then you already have all of your upgrades for your camel archers. So yeah, exactly. The expos can't run. So I think it's good. Why are we looking at code? Because it's server maintenance. So we are updating the website. Or the app, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, the elephant. Ballista Elefanto. Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, no, that one will be fine. War Wagon base wood cost. Okay, that one matters. Because that'll have to do with the... Oh, that's how I have it. Oh, okay, yeah. That'll have to do with the other app, or the other page. Okay, actually, it's already updated. Okay, that's good. Lightest now do the correct damage. Okay, Mayans, Portuguese. Oh! Yeah, that's gonna... Oh, man, where did I write this one? This actually might be in a different data file. Here, let's... I'm pretty sure it is in... Where did I put it? There's too many files. Is it in eco bonuses? No, those are just... Oh, boy. It's not in here, is it? No. Oh, boy. Did I hard-code it into the file? I might have. I don't think I did, though. No. Where do I get this? I mean, I did have to do coding to make it work, but we're not really updating that. Villagers required? Oh, yeah, no, it might be in this page. No, okay, what are we importing? We're importing... No, it's none of these. Can't even remember now. It should be in like a data file. variety? No, we already checked this. This is like, yeah, this is for this. It's not this. Okay, well, where's all the instances of Victoria in here? I don't think I put it in this. Yeah, it's not in here. Where did I write all of the... Because there's a file where I wrote all of the different calculations for when you add... when you get a new upgrade, like a resource upgrade, then it changes how much income you get. I think it's in one of these. Is it this one? No. Actually, these might not be. These are just to handle specific things. Helpers, maybe? Oh, it could be in here. Nope. Oh, it's probably in shared. Yeah, it's scatter rates. Yeah. There we go. Okay, it's in here. Victoria. Okay, sweet. Wait, is it already changed? Let's see. So, adjusted from 1 wood and 0.7 gold to 0.7 wood and 1 gold. 0.7 wood and 1 gold. Okay, so it was already done. Okay, good. It's good to double check. Okay, nice. We changed the Saracens. These things are probably changed. Oh, wait, did we have detonates instead of... Nice. Nice. Okay, beautiful. I think we're good then. Yeah. Feudal Age Watchtower. Oh. Oh, yeah. 850. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just checking just like one more random one. Elephant Archer, actually, we can go like that. That's how it's formatted, I believe. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. That is the train time increased from 25 to 34. Good. Okay, it's all done. Okay, let's move on to the next civ. I think that that's all pretty much good. So, anyways, this is project on GitHub. Yeah, it is. Let me get you the link. I don't have a link to it as a chat command. I don't know if I have any mods in chat that want to like add some commands right now, but anyways, there we go. Okay, so Malay uptime. What? No, they didn't change the Malay uptime, right? That's normal. Okay. We can go back to this. Yeah, for people who want to contribute or whatever, or just check out the code. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so next on the list, because we're done with Bengalis, let's go on to the Dravidians. On your page, it says 80% faster. Oh, really? Okay, here, let me... Oh, wow. That's weird. Oh, you know what I did is I probably, like, changed something that was said 66%, and then it, like, changed all of the instances of it. That's probably what it was or something. Because there's two... Like, this blacksmith thing is also 80%. I bet it was something to do with that. Okay, well, that'll be updated then. Sweet, thanks. JSON isn't really code. Well, yes. I do know that. But all this stuff is code. All the stuff that makes the site work. Do I have coding in my title or something? No, I just say updating my app during servant maintenance. I didn't say I was coding. Anyways. I have 16 repos. Yeah, if you wanna go oh yeah, okay. If you wanna stalk all of the different projects that I've done, like ever. Include GitHub page to page footer. Yeah, that could be good too. That could be really good. I just have a link to my YouTube, but that has nothing to do with the actual app. That's just self-promotion. Okay. So on to Dravidians. Let's take a look at what we got here. So, we are going to rate the villagers first. Let's set it up in the game here. We've got, okay. So, reviewing our bonuses. We've got our only real ecotech on Arabia anyways, because this is for Arabia. Or non-water maps, you can say. We've got 200 extra wood when advancing to the next stage. This is huge. This allows you to basically collect no wood on the way to feudal age or on the next age or whatever, and you can still get your building. So if you want to go archers and you get taken off of wood, then you can just you can still do it. Wait, do I have the music playing in the back? Oh my god. Get rid of that. Oh no. What do I do? We have to go like here and then here. There we go. Okay, that works. Why is it on Hindustanis? I lost my place. Okay. So basically you can get your stable or you can get your archery range and you don't even have to worry about collecting the wood. And also, it's like, you know how when sometimes you get taken off of wood on the way up to Castle Age, your opponent's like, to Castle Age faster, they've got Expo on your wood line, and you've made up a bunch of skirms? Well, suddenly you can now afford Elite Skirmisher upgrade even without taking very much wood. So this bonus is really, it's really nice. Yeah, it allows you to get your university or TC started, stuff like that. So anyways, here we go. Okay. So next up, we've got Barracks Technologies costing 50%, which is also very big, especially for, even for Men-at-Arms Rush. It's like you get an extra Men-at-Arms for free, pretty much. Acalno, welcome. Okay. We've got even supplies. I think it goes down to 38. So we've got supplies for 38. So we've got supplies super cheap. Completely worth it to get with this Civ. But not for your Men-at-Arms Rush because you want to be actually building the units on the way up to the next stage. You know what would be a really nice change? Is if they put supplies in Dark Age. I think that I should make that suggestion or something. What do you guys think? Supplies in Dark Age so that you can potentially get it before your Men-at-Arms Rush? I don't know. I think that would be good, because then we would see more Men-at-Arms, but I don't know. Supplies, like, it's expensive. You wouldn't want to get it normally. It would be the ultimate noob drop. Yeah, exactly. But anyways. Okay. So yeah, their barracks units are crazy. We're gonna get into that. We've got wood steel for later, but yeah, skirmishers and elephant archers attack 25% faster. I really like this bonus because, well, skirmishers is my favorite unit, and also elephant archers, they're pretty chonky, they're pretty good, and these two units, they work really well together. So you've got elephant archers to pick off mangonels, basically easy to pick off mangonels with this civ, or with this unit, because they do 6 damage, just like cavalry archers, which means with Bodkin Arrow, your elephant archers do 2 damage per hit to the mangonels, because mangonels have 6 pierce armor. So if we look at mangonels, we have 6 pierce armor on mangonels. Scorpions have 7 pierce armor. So this is one thing. If you're up against cavalry archers, you want to be making scorpions, because they only take 1 damage per hit from cav archers, whereas mangonels take 2 damage per hit. And of course, scorpions are considerably cheaper. So it's the same with elephant archers. They do 6 damage just like cav archers, so they're going to be shredding mangonels like crazy. Yeah, so they're pretty good there. And with the faster attacking, you're just doing a crazy amount of damage with your units. So I really like that one. We've got the Urumi Swordsman, which apparently is extremely strong. I don't really use it too much, but I'm going to have to trust people on that. We're going to rate that one pretty highly. Therissidae, we don't really care about warships here. Okay, Medical Corps. It's a little bonus. It's something. That's like pull villagers in Imperial Age with 20 HP per minute. It's the same rate. So it always makes you better than generic, though. It will always make you tank at least 1 more hit from the opponent. So that's pretty good. Saw Rumi Swordsman do well against Samurai. Yeah, it probably shouldn't be like that. That's for sure. So, yeah. Remove champions and supplies from Dravidians. Give their barracks all techs for half price 1 age earlier. I don't know about that. Anyways, So next up is... Oh, yeah. Also, Medical Corps applies to their Armored Elephants and Siege Elephants as well. We don't really care about the Battle Elephants because they're absolute trash. You will probably never build this unit as this Civ. You will probably never even make a stable as this Civ, because why would you? Maybe in the super late game you get Light Cav out, but... Pretty bad. Yeah, Squires, Longswords, and Feudal, that's... Yeah, actually, Squires. That's the one thing. Squires would make Men-at-Arms a million times better because Archers and Skirmishers move faster. So if they moved Squires to the Feudal Age, we would be seeing a lot more Men-at-Arms play. That'd be sick. Supplies to Dark Age, Squires to Feudal Age. Men-at-Arms meta. There we go. That might be too much, though. That might make them actually just too good, but I'd be open for that. Radical change. Anyways, we've got Wood Steel. Applies to all of these. So... it's going to obviously be better against highly armored targets because it's going to proportionally do more damage. It's especially useful for just destroying, like... Well, even heavy cavalry units can be good. Like, if you were to go Champions or Rumi Swordsman against heavy cavalry, you're going to be ignoring a lot of armor there. So it's pretty strong. Longswords don't cast Archer and Squire... Oh, really? They don't? Oh, okay. I thought they had, like, the same movement speed after Squires. Or, I thought they were faster, actually, a little bit. But anyways. Yeah, Champs kill all with that tech. The Champs already kill all. But anyways, and then we have the docks provide extra population room. It's whatever. So, that's not really a big deal. So, let's get into the rankings. Our economy is pretty generic. The plus 200 wood is nice. I would say that it's more impactful in Feudal Age. But after Feudal Age, it's a little thing. So, you know what we're going to do is we're going to give them an A+ in Feudal Age. But it's not a lasting effect. So they're just going to be A rank for all of the other ages. That's fine. They're not really an economic civ. So, yeah, we're going to keep it at that. For their champion line... So we have full upgrades and Wood Steel in the late game. Wood Steel makes them definitely S rank. Like that is insane. We've also got cheaper barracks techs. So yeah. In terms of their Men-at-Arms, like they don't really have... Well, I mean, they should be going for Men-at-Arms, but... actually, you know what? Yeah, their Men-at-Arms rush is top tier. So let's call that 3.5 because they have the cheaper barracks technologies and then the extra wood that they get really helps them with the follow-up. And you need a follow-up Men-at-Arms. They don't have anything for Drush, though, so they're just going to have a rank generic Drush. Really good flank civ? Yeah, I'd imagine. I don't play TGs, so I don't know. But, yeah, the Halbs are insane, yeah. Okay, so on to the Halbs. In the Feudal Age, we don't really have anything going for them. In the Castle Age, we have cheaper pikeman tech, which is huge. So 3.5 for sure. And then with Wood Steel, again, S tier for sure. Do you recommend Men-at-Arms in a 1 or 2 range? I mean, I did 1 range with them for a while, but you could probably do 2 range. It really depends on the game, though. Really depends on the game, because they don't have anything for 2 range play. Are you making an API? I am not making anything other than whatever this is. I'm just a hobbyist programmer, so I don't, I'm not going too crazy. Yeah, the 200 extra wood, yeah, that's something, but it kind of wears off pretty quickly. But, yeah, anyways. So... the Archery Range, let's review that. So, we've got fully upgraded ARBs, right? Fully upgraded ARB listers. This is an archer civ, not an infantry civ. So fully upgraded arbs. We've got skirmishers that are also fully upgraded. We have hand cannoneers, which are they in the... Oh, wait a sec. Let me just check something from Bengalis. Did they have... Okay, no, they didn't have hand cannons. Okay, good. Okay, let me go back to Dravidians. Okay, so we have to add in hand cannoneers into the system here in a sec, but yeah. So for elephant archers. Hello, Golden Royal. Hello, Furia Meal Grouse as well. For the elephant archers, we have faster attacking, and that's in Castle Age, and we have Thumb Ring. So if you get Thumb Ring, ballistics, then this unit in Castle Age for Dravidians is the strongest out of all of them. Yeah, it's just so good. It kills all. They drop off a little bit in the late game with the lack of Parthian tactics, but, you know, it's still pretty good unit. I think, yeah, well, it can regen, but you're not going to be getting this tech in Castle Age. You can get it at the end of Castle Age, maybe, but, yeah, you're not going to get it in Castle Age. So, basically, like, I think that Elfin Archer is just a viable unit for Dravidians in the late game. They feel like they don't have a lot that they can do in the late game, but I think if you go for this unit, maybe with Halbs, it's pretty good. It's not quite Cav Archers because they don't have mobility, but I think holding areas is really good. But, well, if we look at their defenses, we don't have architecture. We do have hoardings, though, so, you know, maybe it's okay. We even have bombard cannons, or towers. We don't have siege engineers as well. This civ hard dies to Onager right now. This civ really needs to have, it really needs to have some kind of answer to Onager, and right now it doesn't. It doesn't have cavalry, it doesn't have bombard cannons, and it doesn't have monks with redemption. Those are like the three things that you can do. So, yeah, Onagers just kills this civ right now. So that's why they struggle in the late game, because Onager with siege engineers is pretty common. Give BBC. Yeah, exactly. Give BBC to this civ, and then we're good. Get rid of siege Onager. Like, you're not going to go siege Onager without siege engineers. It's just stupid. Or at least give them siege engineer Onagers. That's all they need. But, like, either BBC or siege engineer Onagers, they just need one of the two. Yeah. Seems like it was intended to win in the feudal age. Well, this bonus isn't so good that they're 100% going to win in feudal age, though. That's the problem. This civ is garbage. It's probably, like, fairly weak compared to some of the civs. It's not as versatile, I should say, from the other civs, or compared to the other civs. So, yeah. Let's rate these. Oh, the music has stopped. Let's get some more music, because AOM soundtrack is too short. Oh, let's get a classic. Oh, yeah. There we go. Truly a classic. Okay. Back to the code. Tell me if the music is too loud as well. There's no map they're bad on. Yeah, they're okay with the wood. The wood bonus can be used in a lot of ways. So, anyways. Arbs, fully upgraded. Nothing else going for them, though. So, we're just going to give them a 3 across the board. They're fully upgraded. Same with the skirmishers. Fully upgraded, but we don't have any bonuses that help them. Elite elephant archer. Oh, they cannot be. Wait. Did Bengalis, did they get a rating in the... Okay, no. Okay, good. Okay. So, yeah, they're... Honestly, they're like 3.5. In the late game, we're still gonna give them A+. I don't think they're quite S tier. They're good, but they're not like OP. Open maps, you can go champs against Siege Onager. Nah. At higher level, people just... The champions don't move fast enough. It's just not really viable. Like, if they go for Arbalist Onager or something, like, you just can't do anything. Oh, yeah, sorry. Skirms attack faster. Sorry. That that brings them to A+ for everything. What am I thinking? There we go. Okay. So their stable is trash. Honestly, like, okay, so Feudal Age. Feudal Age is like, you know what? Their Scout Rush is okay. Honestly, their Scout Rush is still going to be A tier. Because the wood actually helps here. But then they drop off hard, though. So in Castle Age, B ranking, maybe. They ignore armor in the late game, but that's not really a big deal. Like, they just don't... They're not alive long enough. Ignoring armor is not really... Like, it's good. Against other trash units, it's like +3 damage, though. It's something. I think that they're still going to be maybe a B rank in the late game. They're missing the final armor. Wait, let's go back. We're missing the final... Oh, where it is. Where is it? Missing the final armor, which is pretty bad. And then also no bloodlines, no husbandry. Like, that's... But with Wood Steel, it does make up for it a little bit. But having a non-immobile light cav seems kind of bad. No Hussar, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like... Do we go B or do we go C+? Honestly, I think I'm going to go C+ on these things. Let's bring that back. Oh, you know what we forgot as well? Is to add in hand cannon. Hand cannoneer. Is that how I spell it? I think... Is there 2 N's there? Yeah, no, I got it right. It's a weird word. Okay, and they don't have any bonuses. They're just going to be A tier. There we go. If it had bloodlines with Wood Steel, it might be good. Yeah. I think husbandry is better, though. Like, you really want more mobility with that unit. Doesn't even beat a Teuton Scout. Yeah, but it does beat Teutonic Knights. Maybe not one-on-one, but... Anyways. Their Battle Elephant is... really bad. Like, it's gonna be like a B tier in Castle Age, because technically you could like, if you somehow for some reason open scouts, you could also add like 1 battle elephant against knights or something, like, just to push them away, but yeah, healing for elephants doesn't matter. Not for the battle elephants anyways. Even Wood Steel isn't going to bring them back from, like, bottom tier. Because, well, especially on this, ignoring armor when you already do so much damage doesn't really mean as much. Whereas ignoring armor with light cav is actually really strong. I'm almost considering bringing up the light cav 1 stage just because of that. But I think I'm going to keep it at C+ for now. And if in the future we figure out that this is actually really good, then I'll change it. Okay, Dravidian Siege Elephants. Okay, let's go back. Wouldn't the +200 at least bump archers up? It's not really... Like, it's something, but it's not enough to make it to the next level, I think. It helps, but it's not that big of a deal. Somewhat takes away the uniqueness of light as well. Yeah, but these guys' cav are pretty bad, so... Easier to get ballistics. Yeah. But it's not really a big thing, though. It's a little thing that you can take advantage of, but anyways. Don't like that the siege elephant attack ignores armor. Oh, yeah. I can see that being insane. Okay, so... Let's see. We don't have siege engineers, which actually doesn't affect these guys, by the way. Siege engineers doesn't affect them. Unaffected by siege upgrades, as it says in the description here, even. But, of course, with Wood Steel, they can be pretty strong. So, we don't have anything for them in the Castle Age. Medical Core comes in at the later stages, so we're not really considering that. And also, it's not really the biggest deal. So, we're just going to go A ranking, and then probably like A+ in the next stage. It's good, but... It's not really helping against the buildings, really. So, yeah. Which is mainly what you're going to be using them for, is to take down buildings. So, I think the unit itself is a bit overtuned right now. but we're gonna say it's A rank and then A+. So we do have Siege Onager, but no Siege Engineers. Actually, wait. Let's go see what Malians is rated at for that, and just copy that, just to be consistent. I might have rated them as A rank. Let's see. No, I went B+. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, anyways, they're gonna be B+ for Siege Onagers. Okay. Wait, do we have Heavy Scorpion? Oh, we have Heavy Scorpion with no Siege Engineers as well. That's so bad. Heavy Scorpions already, I think, need a buff. Like, plus 1 range. But anyways. Okay, we'll change that. Our monks are pretty bad with this Civ. So let's, just gonna double check. They don't have Fervor, they don't have Redemption, and they don't have Illumination. So yeah. That's... What do I rate other non-redemption civs? Something like Celts. Yeah, well, these guys at least have Fervor. It's gonna be probably B rank. In the late game, yeah, I think still B rank is fine. Missing Illumination's not a big deal. B and B. Khmer scores would be gnarly, yeah, but still. You could remove Siege Engineers from Khmer. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Irumis in Castle Age, I don't think they're really great in Castle Age, right? Like, they're probably still good, but they're going to be S tier in the late game. We got just regular trebuchets. Wait, we don't have Siege Engineers, though, so that brings it down to 2.5. Pretty sure that's how I rated things. Who's a Civ that doesn't get Siege Engineers? Byzantines. Yeah, B+ for that. Okay, makes sense. Heavy Scorps do not need a buff to range. Okay, yeah. I don't know. People just don't build them because they're bad. I don't know. Or at least it's impossible to get to them on open maps, I should say. But maybe on closed maps in certain situations. Okay, 4 defensives for this Civ. We are missing Architecture. Treadmill Crane is not really a big deal. But we do have Hoardings. So, defenses is going to be... Yeah, pretty much a 3 across the board. I'm pretty sure that missing Architecture is not the biggest deal. And then the towers are pretty good as well. We don't have anything... really else going. Treadmill Crane drops in a tier in DM. Yeah, exactly. But we're not thinking too hard about DM here. Let's just double check another Civ that has the no Architecture, but also has Hoardings, which would be... Is Goths like that? No, they have Architecture, no Hoardings. Can't even remember. Oh, they don't have Hoardings, though. No, Turks have good defenses. Vietnamese? Oh, they don't even have Masonry. Oops. I actually can't even remember a Civ. Oh, there we go. What do I rate Slavs? For defenses. B+ in the late game. Okay, so it does bring it down. Oh, actually, wait. Slavs has detonates now. They're not going to be C tier anymore in the late game. They're going to be like B. Detonates honestly brings them all the way up to B. Here, let's change that. Okay, here we go. We'll go B+ for these guys. Let's go to Slavs. Because I think B ranking really makes sense with detonates. It's not like OP. Oh, wait, no, that's on the towers. Oh, never mind. Actually, wait. They should probably go up to A ranking then. But yeah, guard tower, no arrow slits, no bracer, no architecture. Maybe it's not quite C. Well, no, this is for the late game, though. Like, in Castle Age, it's fine, but then in Imperial Age, it really drops down to C. Like, you don't want to be defending your base with... Although, no. Detonates applies to this, though. Okay, actually, yeah. No, never mind. That probably... Honestly, that probably brings it up to A rank. Just the fact that it applies to both probably makes it so that if you can build way more guard towers, it's probably fine then. Yeah. Now it's good. Okay, that was good to do it. Yeah. How long is server maintenance supposed to last? It's usually like a couple hours. It's gonna be a while, and that's why I'm doing this right now. Oh, now my neighbor wants to see if I wanted to walk to Starbucks with him. I want to get these 2 civs done first. Okay. That's it for Dravidians. Next on the list, are you be better than Frank castles? Well, Frank's has architecture and hoarding. Like, Frankitecture has architecture, though. Or, Frank's have architecture. Holy moly, it's hard to speak sometimes. Okay, next up is the Gajaras. You know what I need is to make some food. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. I'm not even making food, it's more of eating food up. Frozen meat pies. So good. All right, let's get back to it. Let's change the page. Oh wait, no. Let's review that we actually have everything correct here on the Dravidians first. Just real quick. I just reset it. And yeah. Good. All the changes went through. Looking good. I mean, one quick look at this, you can kind of tell that you want to be playing a lot of Barracks. We've got the A+, and a lot of Archer units. We've got the A+ here as well. And then it highlights the higher tier. So, like, if you look at this app, and you look for the late game, it's like, you want to be maybe going Champion or Halb. You want maybe, like, Skirmishers and Elephant Archers. You want Siege Elephants, and maybe Arumis. Like, it gives you an idea for what your good options are in the late game, just at a glance. Okay. So let's go over to the Gajaras. And... okay. So, we start with 2 forage bushes, which allows them to garrison their mills with livestock. This bonus was underrated for a little while on launch, but honestly, it's so strong. Food is such a valuable resource in the early game, and just having it come in for free out of nowhere, like, you don't even need to build farms, and you don't need villagers to collect it, that's huge. That's huge. Any other resource, and it wouldn't be really that good, but food is so important. So yeah, this Civ's eco is crazy. It allows them to pump out scouts in the feudal age. It allows them to really just do anything. They just need less villagers collecting food to keep villager production running, so they can have more villagers on other things, which just allows them to do whatever they want. Yeah. So, mounted units deal extra bonus damage. A little bit strong. That probably needs a nerf. But anyways, I don't really care about this bonus. Garrison docks with fishing ships, it's whatever. Okay, Chakrams. So they are like throwing axemen or Gebetto, but they do pass-through damage like scorpions. Really strong unit. So we're going to have to see those more, but really strong unit. Shravamsha Rider, also very strong, unique cavalry unit here. So this unit will dodge 5 projectiles, aka it just absorbs them. Like 5 projectiles, don't do any damage to it, and its shield regenerates really fast. So that's good against slower firing ranged units. So anything that fires slow, like hand cannoneers, it even works on bomber cannons, mangonels. Those units are really bad against this unit. Whereas faster firing ranged units like Arbalist or whatever, they can probably still shred through the shield. TCs are also pretty bad at killing these things. Yeah. Why is 50% more damage OP? Because basically, like, the camels cannot be beaten. This camel is just too good. Gurjara's heavy camel, well, also with Kshatriyas and Frontier Guards, this heavy camel is the best in the game. It's better than Imperial Camel from Hindustanis, and it also beats Elite Cataphract, by the way. Whereas Cataphracts usually do pretty okay against camels. This camel beats Elite Cataphract. Yeah, there's a reason they don't get pikes. Like, this, it's so strong. Yeah. So, anyways. Maybe it's not super OP, but it feels OP. I think that, actually, you know what it is? It affects the armored elephants as well. That's why. If it just affected the camels, that's fine. They need to make it not affect these guys. Anyways. And then, of course, it doesn't do anything for these because they don't have any bonus damage. And they don't have Parthian tactics. Imp Camel's more generalist unit. Yeah, exactly. What if you go Knights and Pikes against them? Yeah. Well, Chakram Throwers, in theory, should be good there. So, yeah, that... Oh, yeah, also the Camel Scout that they start with. So, with the Camel Scout, it's balanced. I think that the enemy Scout Cavalry kills you in 23 hits. Or no. The enemy Scout Cavalry kills you in 24 hits, and you kill it in 23 hits in Dark Age. So you always win, just barely in Dark Age. But once you get to Feudal Age, you're doing 10 damage per hit to the Scout Cavs. So in Feudal Age, your Camel Scout is so strong. But Scout Cavalry do move a little bit faster than Camel Scouts. So you can't really catch them. So anyways, I like this. The main advantage of the Camel Scout is that you can start building them on the way up to Castle Age. So you can have, if you're slow to Castle Age, you can have a good level of camels once you're in Castle Age, because they automatically upgrade to Camel Rider once you're up. So you can, if you're late up against like a civ that is going for knights or going for their own camels, you can kind of match their military. So yeah, it's really good. Okay. Having instant Camel Rider in Castle Age, Sopion Arena? Oh, okay, well. Oh, in TGs. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. The thing is that they don't have conversion resistance like Scouts. So, like on Arena, you don't start with a Scout. So actually, you kind of want a Scout instead of the Camel Scout against Monks. But anyways. Joker. Okay, so Kshatriyas. This applies to all military. It applies to all your units except villagers, basically. So, even your trash 200 swordsmen, you could make cheaper with this. And they have supplies, too, which is makes them so cheap. Probably still not worth it to make, but anyways. Having 25% less food, it more proportionally, or disproportionately, affects the higher food cost units, of course. So you're going to want to get this tech and then spam high food cost units. It makes your hussars go down to 60 food. And then also, like, it affects these guys as well. It affects the elephant archers, hand cannoneers, skirmishers, all this. So super good. Okay, and then Frontier Guards, we get +4 melee armor on the elephant archers and also the camels. This is what makes Gurjara's Mirror into just full camel. There's no unit that is going to win except for full camel in Gurjara's Mirror. Maybe potentially the elephant archers could be good too, but that needs a little bit more testing. But yeah, that extra melee armor helps a ton. And then also, camel and elephant units are created 25% faster. So we have a lot of little bonuses. So in the late game, Gajars have really strong units. They just probably aren't super good against like Halb heavy cavalry play. Might be a little bit difficult to deal with. But honestly, like Chakrams, they have hand cannons. They have options. Does Chakram not do well against camel? I haven't really done enough testing. I'd imagine it would do pretty well against camels though. Oh, let's get that food. I'm actually really hungry. Let me have a couple bites. Oh, it's so hot though. Oh, actually, we'll leave it for a sec. Okay, so let's get to rating things. Oh wait, no, we got to take a look at the blacksmith first. We are just lacking, well, we're lacking quite a few actually. Ring archer armor and blast furnace. Blast furnace makes sense because we already have the extra melee armor here. But that's going to affect your other units too. But, I mean, if we had fully upgraded Hussar that also cost 60 food, that'd be super OP. So, yeah. Yeah, I ranked Bengalis earlier. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. I might like, cut it a little bit. But I will upload this to YouTube as well. Okay. So yeah, no blast furnace, no ring archer armor. Ring archer armor, yeah. It matters a lot for the skirms. For the other units, it's whatever. We have cheaper elephant archers, so it makes sense that they're not going to be as tanky. What else? No siege engineers. We're going to have good defenses, though. We have hoardings and architecture, so that's really good. Chakrams are in the play. Monks are just without block printing. It's so sad, but this is the most important tech in the Imperial Age for the monks, and they don't have it. But in Castle Age, they have everything. Like Redemption and Sanctity, that's all you really need. Fervor's nice too. Okay. I think we have a pretty good idea for what we want to do, so we're going to start with the villagers here. Nice. Go over the pools? I mean, really the goal here is to update my app with all the latest information. And I do have polls on my thing, but anyways, I don't think I'm going to have time for that. Let's see. Gujaris. So, we've got, aha, here's a mistake already. So, two-handed swordsman. There we go. Because this, oh yeah, and then also spearman. We've got to stop it at the right ending here. We also have hand cannons. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so our villagers, yeah, our economy's insane. So 3.5s, probably across the board, honestly. Well, maybe not. No. They drop off in the late game. Throughout Feudal Age, into Castle Age as well, but it's probably gonna be more easy to feel the difference here. But the thing is if you feel the difference in the early game, it has kind of snowball effects for the late game. Maybe we'll go, I think the sheep bonus probably still is good in most of Castle Age because it lets you get your TCs out earlier and just maintain build production. In the Imperial Age, we don't really have a significant bonus though, so yeah, it's just gonna be regular in the late game. Two-handed swordsman. I mean, we don't lack anything for the Men-at-Arms rush. Honestly, our Men-at-Arms rush is probably pretty good. We don't have any direct bonuses though, so it's just gonna be a 3 for Drush, 3 for Men-at-Arms, and then we start to get real bad. Like long swordsman without squires, yikes, that's a 2. And then, well, we have Kshatriyas in the late game, but you still don't want to be building this unit. It's not like the worst. It's not gonna be a C, but it's gonna be a C+ for those two-handed swordsmen. Like that's, I could see two-handed swordsman with Kshatriyas being okay in some situations. Like very rarely though. Is it better to let the herdable sit? Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that you always want to just keep the sheep in the mill. It's not actually worth it to take them out to eat them. You just have to put them in the mill as soon as possible, and then It's just better. Maybe if you got taken off of, or maybe if you just got lamed or something, you might need to eat them, but I don't know. Under normal circumstances, you don't need to. Okay, so Spearman, perfectly serviceable in the Feudal Age. We're not lacking anything there, just like every Civ, but then no Pikeman, E. Honestly, that's like a, what did I rank Turks? Because this is going to get the same Turks treatment. Let's go and find Turks. C minus. C minus. That's a 0.5. Oh boy. Yeah, this is as bad as Turks. Actually, even worse because Turks has squires, don't they? Turks pikemen, please. Yeah. Yeah, no. We're just gonna go 0.5 then for both because that's just doesn't even matter that they're slightly cheaper. Just no squires. Just like don't build this unit in feudal or in Castle Age. Yeah, exactly. Turks are even better than these guys. Honestly, like we should just change that. Turks. Now that we have another reference point here. Turks Spearman being promoted to C. There we go. Awesome. All right. Because it is better than Gajara's, that's for sure. All right. So, our crossbowmen with this Civ. We have thumb ring, like we have everything that we need to make crossbowmen and Castle Age work. We're lacking the final armor and we don't have Arb, but we have everything else. You still don't really want to be making these in the late game. So actually this ranking is good. Elite skirmishers. We don't have the final armor, which is pretty big. I can't remember if I rated those down to a 2 or down to a 2.5. So who else doesn't have the final armor? Aztecs. They have Atlatl though, right? So they're gonna have a better ranking. Bulgarians. Okay, I brought them down to a B. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna be a B rank for the skirms. That's fine. In the late game. A lot of civs, yeah, there we go. Did I hear Expo? Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. For Aztec monks or Burmese? Aztec monks are way better. But I don't really use those too much. Okay. Elite elephant archers. These guys are really good, actually. Just, they are created faster, and they also cost less later on. So in the Castle Age, we're going to go for A rank. In the late game, honestly, they're A+. Like, they're good. The fact that they're cheaper means you can spam them for a lot longer. Yeah, they aren't going to be as defensive, but the thing is that each individual unit isn't as strong, but you can have more of them. So your army's strength, or your army's defensive capability is increased because you have more of them. Even though each individual unit isn't as strong, the entire army can take more damage. So yeah. Okay, and hand cannons. We're lacking the final armor, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. They're still going to be A rank. Okay, hussars. So scout calves are great. They don't have anything going for them, but they are great. We don't have anything special for them in the Castle Age, really, because you don't get Kshatriyas right away. But then in the late game, Kshatriyas, but no blast furnace. Honestly, they're still gonna be S tier. Just the fact that they're 25% cheaper, they don't even need blast furnace to be S tier here, because the fact that you can make like actually a million of them, yeah, that's all you just spam them. They're really just a meat shield, so blast furnace is whatever. Okay, Sharavamsha Rider. That's an A+ tier unit just on its own here. That's like, it's a unique unit, so it's just very subjective, the rankings for the unique units. There's no other references to go off because only one Civ gets them. Honestly, they're gonna be A+ in both ages. It's fine. Okay, so our Camel Scouts, again, unique unit. I'm going to call it an A+. In the Feudal Age, in the Castle Age, we don't really get anything for them in Castle Age, though. They're created. Actually, no, they're created faster, and also you can build them on the way up. And they deal bonus damage. Never mind. Yeah, they're going to be A+ for sure. And this is S tier for sure in the late game. Selected JavaScript for a particular reason. Yeah, I just I bought this book called HTML5 Mobile Game Development, and I had no clue anything about coding, and then I went through the tutorials, like through the whole book, and eventually I learned it, and it was yeah, it was HTML5, so we're using JavaScript. And yeah, then I went from there. It's been a while. Like, I started learning, or I started doing coding, like, well, I guess I started last year of high school, but I only really got into it maybe like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 6 years ago, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, whenever I started my GitHub was probably like maybe a year after I started coding or something. 2016 is the first repo in there, yeah. Okay, so definitely before that time I was coding. So yeah, how long is server maintenance? I don't know, maybe another hour? Okay, so we don't have siege engineers with the Civ. Let me just double check. Yeah, we don't have siege engineers. We do have bombard cannons though. But yeah, siege elephants are gonna be, these do extra bonus damage. This is like S tier, actually. Their armored elephants are S tier in Castle Age. They're insane. Like with the extra bonus damage, this is like Celts, basically. Ridiculous. In the late game, also S tier. That's just like unstoppable, actually. Okay, onagers with no siege engineers are kind of not great, so 2.5. Oh wait, did I? Oh, I might have rated those down to 2 actually without siege engineers. Okay, who doesn't have siege engineers and has onagers? Spanish. Yeah, we rated them. Onagers go down an entire rank if they don't have siege engineers, but heavy like scorpions, or no. Oh yeah, rams don't go down without siege engineers or something like that. Anyways, trying to remember what's the lowest rate. F tier. There's nothing with it though, but if I put a 0, it'll go F tier. Flaming camels were F tier, but I just changed it because I think they don't actually deserve that. The lowest is actually these spearmen at C- tier. Okay, so we have, do we have heavy scorpion? We do. Okay, well, it's kind of pointless, but heavy scorpions with no siege engineers, that's a 2. Bombard cannons, no siege engineers. I think I rated 2.5 for that. Let's just double check on, oh, no, it's a 2. These guys, oh yeah, these guys didn't have that. Okay, who else has heavy scorpion with siege, or with no siege engineers? Goss has siege engineers, don't they? Oh no, they don't. No, okay, yeah, B rank. Okay, cool. B ranks. Seems about right. There we go. I'm pretty sure Khmer has it. And also they have special scorpions as well. What rank is Dravidian's Light Cav? I put them at, I think, C-? But, or no, not C-, C+. So just under B. Like, I think they're still just, Light Cav in the late game, they're usually a tank unit, right? Like, they're supposed to be a meat shield. They're not supposed to really be doing damage. So yeah, they're situationally useful, but I don't know. If you can't even get them in to do anything, then you're better off spending your res on other things. I would be open to changing that one for sure, though. Okay, so our monks are fully upgraded in the Castle Age, but we don't have block printing, which is such a huge tech. Honestly, they're only a 2 in the late game without block printing. B+. Okay, I might have upped it because of, I don't know. If you go back in the video, I did say my explanation for that. But anyways. Yeah, they're still fine for rating. They're still fine. They're not really a meat shield unit, but yeah. Okay, chakrams. I don't know what to say about this unit yet. They're just going to be A tier for now. It's fine. Trebuchets with those siege engineers down to 2.5. And how are we for our defenses here? Let's hide that. Neat tech? Yeah, for the light cav, yeah. Okay, anyways. It's just a notepad thing. Wait, what? What? Oh, no, no, I'm using NetBeans IDE. I am using a... Look, does it not say it? Oh, wait, here. Does it not say at the top? Oh, maybe you can't see it. Oh, you just can't see it. This is actually NetBeans IDE. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I don't have to use this, but I just find it useful. Like I have all my projects, all the files are here. It's just, it's simpler. Yeah, anyways. Okay. Gotta learn Vim. Last two developers that use light mode. Yeah, well, I didn't really do a lot of... Well, I haven't done a lot of coding since I started streaming, and I didn't have any eye issues before I started streaming, so... Anyways. Do you use VS Code? I do not. Anyways, let's take a look at the defenses here. For keeps, we've got everything, but no arrow slits. No arrow slits, which kind of does matter. I think that brings it down to 2.5. No bomber cannon doesn't really matter, but we have all the defenses, though. Our defenses are top tier. Well, not top tier, but fully upgraded generic, so that's going to be... Yeah, let's change the keep to 2.5, but the defenses are all going to be fine. Completely fine. Okay, let's reload the app and see if everything is good. So, good jars. Fezgen. Thanks. Anyways. So we've got insane economy in the early game, but you don't really feel it for the late game. Especially we don't have two-man saw as well, so actually let's double check. Oh man, let's double check that we don't have two-man saw. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I'm just trusting Methuselah on that. Yeah, no two-man saw. Okay, cool. Because I actually didn't add the data for all the new civs for the tech tree. Another guy did it because it's because he felt like it, and I appreciate it a lot. But that also means that I'm not 100% sure that things are perfect, but he's done a really good job. So, anyways. Okay. So... The game you have cheaper food units? Wait, what are you talking about? That's not like an economy bonus, though. That gets filtered down through the units. Okay, anyways. So we've got trash men, as you can see. Early game is fine to use them. If anything, you have pretty good men-at-arms or like men-at-arms rush because of the sheep bonus thing. Should be able to get those out pretty well. No ARB, so they're a little bit weird to play. You pretty much have to play cavalry with this civ. Now, we do have faster creating elephant units, so that includes the elephant archer, and also the cheaper. The fact that they're cheaper makes them really good. Like, they're not gonna win really cost effectively against other civs elephant archers. I'm pretty sure. Or no, they do. They do. Was it Spirit of the Law who did a video on that? Or was it Dravidians that... No, I think it... Was it the Gajars that ended up winning? No, I think they were the least good out of all of them in that test, but I think they're still good. Not one-on-one, but like with equal res. Bengalis win. Yeah, okay. Only 4 pierce armor. Yeah. That makes sense. So, Hussars. We get Kshatriyas for the late game. It's just an insane tech. Shravamsha Riders. Yeah, it's a unique unit. It's kind of hard to really say. Same with the Camels. We already went over that. Their elephants are insane. Just the fact that they train faster, do extra damage. That's so good. And then they're cheaper as well. So strong. All right. So we have no siege engineers, so that's why we get B ranking in the late game for these. Yeah, but that doesn't even affect the siege elephants, so it doesn't matter. Good monks in the castle age. Chakrams are, it's kind of hard to say. We don't have squires, but that doesn't matter because, well, they already move pretty fast. They're balanced around not having squires. Yeah, T West, I've seen T West code on stream before when he was making Tetris. Let's review. Camel riders attack 25% faster. So that's going to make their camels better at fighting units like pikemen. So you know how sometimes you can take a fight against pikemen with knights when there's not very many and it's like, okay, yeah, you know, I can kill these pikes. You can kind of do that with Hindustani camels as well. Because the extra attack speed is going to really help with your damage output there. So I think that these camels are more knight-like than other camels because of this bonus. So you can kind of consider it to be like that. So our villagers cost less. This is going to make their economy just S tier, just across the board. Like, that's just huge. Even in the late game, you're going to be feeling that. So really strong. In Dark Age, like, how many villas do you build in Dark Age? You build basically, like, what, 18 or something? Depending on the build or whatever. Let's say you're building 18. And you're saving 5 food per villager. So that means you're saving 90 food in Dark Age. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's food that you didn't have to collect. So that means you also have more food for other things. It's not like you lose that food from your food source. It's not like you lose a sheep or something. You didn't have to collect it, so it comes out of nowhere. So yeah, it's pretty big. It's a lot. Food is S tier resource. Exactly. So even saving 90 food that you didn't have to collect, that's like getting 90 more food, you can say. It's like if your bonus was you get 90 food at the end of Feudal Age or whatever. So that's pretty strong. And also, yeah, you could do earlier scouts. So you just go up faster because you get it before you click up. So, or it's like it costs you 410 food to go to Feudal Age. So it's like better than Italians. Italians being 425 food. Your Feudal Age is basically like 410 food. You can think of it that way as well. So, well, this is with like a 21 village or 22. It's probably a little bit less, you can say. Yeah, I mean, actually, wait. If you went up 18 pop, that's like you made 15 vills. So that is actually the same. It's the same as Italians if you make 15 extra vills. Okay, so it's balanced really well. Nice. And then it just gets better the further you go. If you train 100 vills foraging up, it's free. There we go. Scale it down to 16. Yeah. Well, okay. Anyways, gunpowder units, extra armor? Wait, I didn't know about that one. Okay. Anyways, Caravanserai, we don't care about that. Gulam, insane unit. This unit, it's like an eagle warrior that does splash damage or like piercing damage. Super strong. So you're gonna, like, the thing is, in Castle Age, you have to make a castle for it. So eagles are still better. It has 3 pierce armor like eagles. So anyways, it does go up to 6. So it's a little stronger than eagles in the late game. But yeah, actually it's a little cheaper too in terms of the gold cost, which matters in the late game. Not as much in the Castle Age, but anyways. So I think that opening with these still isn't completely OP. I think it's fine. You just have to make sure that you're putting pressure on the Hindustanis player, which is fine. Eagles are better versus Cav and monks and siege. Yeah, I'd imagine. So it's kind of hard to say. Oh yeah, no last armor either. Oh wait, so yeah, they're kind of like, they're good, but they're not OP. Without the last armor, they only have 8 armor, which means that they still take 2 damage from arbs. Okay, so they are kind of like eagles. Never mind. Okay. They're like eagles with extra specialness to them because they're a unique unit. So anyways, that's going to get a pretty high rating. I think in Castle Age, it's going to be an A from me, and probably Imperial Age, it's going to get an A+ for sure. Because it is still a good unit. Imperial Camel Rider, yeah, it's good. Grand Trunk Road, I mean, it's not really something to get too excited about, but that's what was in the original Indians as well. And it could be good. It helps relics, that's the main thing. So the fact that it helps relics, if you're in a late game situation where it's a bit stalematey, you've got like 3 relics or more, well, even if you had 1 relic, at some point it would probably be worth it. I wonder how long it would take to pay off, because let's say that the market's bottomed out. Do we have guilds? We have guilds, so if the market bottoms out, you get like 102 gold for the price of this. So you just have to calculate how fast a relic brings in 30 gold per minute. I don't want to do the calculations. That's too much. But anyways, it would still take a while for this to pay off with 1 relic. Yeah, so anyways. I could do the calculations, but it doesn't really matter too much. Shatagni. Hand cannons, +2 range. Nice. Along with the gunpowder units having the extra armor. Even if the enemy gets in close and starts attacking you, you're going to be strong. Wait, this unit has... Okay, with the extra armor. Wait a sec. So mangonels do 40 damage. With the extra +1 armor, does that mean that they don't die from a single mangonel hit? I mean, why are you fighting... Why are you even taking damage with your hand cannon? Well, I guess 7 range. You could be taking damage from a single mangonel, and then you could heal them up or something. I don't know. So you don't die from a mangonel shot. Like, if your opponent has an extra mangonel left over from Castle Age or whatever, for whatever reason, you're not gonna get bada boomed. Could be something. Yeah, Indians lost that, and that went to Dravidians, I think. The fishing bonus. So, anyways. Oh, yeah, I guess with the extra Pierce, that's going to help against Arb as well. And then light cav, camel units, +2 attack versus standard buildings. Yeah, so that doesn't apply to walls, I believe. But that does apply to houses. If I'm not mistaken. Do palisade walls have the standard buildings armor class? I can't remember. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. So scouts do more. Scouts do +2. Light. Oh, I mean, yeah, no, it means scouts as well. I tested it before. It works on your scout rush. Maybe it does apply to walls, like, as well. I can't remember which buildings have the standard buildings armor class. Okay, do walls and gates have it? Okay. That's good. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it does apply to... like everything then. Okay, awesome. So let's get to rating here. Let's go back to our code here. We'll go to Hindustanis, which is right here. And yeah, we don't, do we really have S tier economy? We probably do, honestly. Like early game, it's not as big, even in Feudal Age, but honestly, like, I think we go S tier for Castle Age and Imperial Age. Like this economy is just so good. Okay, champions, supplies, squire. Like we have fully upgraded champions except for the armor. Our Men at Arms Rush doesn't really have anything special for it other than that we do save the food, which does help, but it's not enough to change the rating. I think, yeah, actually this 2.5 rating is fine without the plate mail. Halberdiers also without plate mail, but other than that, fully upgraded, so that's fine. 2.5 B+. They're still perfectly good. Which mode tells bonus damage for units when you hover? Oh, it's a mod. Who made it? Was it Haru or something? I can't remember what the mod's called, actually. Crossbowman, fully upgraded in Castle Age. We're just missing Arb. Actually, we have everything else. So even if you had Crossbowman left over in Imperial Age, like early Imperial Age, you could still get all the upgrades and then trade them out. You wouldn't want to have them for too long, but you could trade them out. Heavy cav archers without Parthian, though. Feels bad, though. So yeah, crossbowmen, still gonna be a B ranking. Just missing Arb is kind of huge. Okay, elite skirmishers, fully upgraded, awesome, looking good. Heavy cav archers, without Parthian, like, I don't know. It's gonna be a 2.5. It's not completely horrible, but you don't really want to be missing Parthian tactics. They're still gonna be good to kill stuff, but without being able to tank with them, I don't know. I guess you do have good hussars though, but anyways. I'm comfortable putting that at a B+ instead of an A by missing Parthian. Okay, next up. Hussar, that will be available on phones. You can just go to that website on your phone and it should show up. And it's just got a dynamic web page, so it kind of squishes and makes the UI still readable on a phone. It's maybe, like, it's kind of designed for desktop, but it can work on phones. Okay, so our stable. We've got fully upgraded Hussar with a bonus here. Actually, that bonus is probably pretty good. That's probably enough to boost it to a 3.5. Oh yeah, hand cannons. That's S tier. Hand cannons, probably the best ones in the game at this point. Burgundians are up there too, though. Well, Burgundians don't have the final armor for them. Anyways. The final Hussars, we don't have anything for them really other than this still. And this isn't, like, it's good, but it's not, I don't think it's really S tier at that point, or even A+ tier. Light Cav, probably still A+ with this bonus. Maybe not. I think their Scout Rush is good, but then probably it drops off for the Light Cav. Because Light Cav aren't really the greatest unit anyways to go for. Spanish and Turks. Well, yeah. They're good as well. Okay, how's our camels? Oh, yeah, we also have to... Wait. Oh, yeah, for these guys I did include... Yeah, okay, good. So the camels attack faster, which is just so good. Yeah. Probably S tier in the Imp, and in the Castle Age, still going to be A+. Still going to be very, very good, but not, like, completely crazy. Like, it's a good bonus. It makes them more versatile, but you still don't want to be building them against pikes or whatever. So anyways. Our Siege Elephants don't have anything going for them with this Civ, right? This is the only Civ out of the 4 that get this that don't have anything for them. Yeah. So that's just going to be a 3 and 3. Which is what we have. The Onagers. Yeah, so we have Siege Engineers with the Civ, so we're going to go 3s. Scorpions with no Siege Engineers, 2. Yeah. It's kind of bad. Although, like, wait. What did I rate? What's another Civ that has Siege Engineers but no Scorpion? I think Spanish, right? Let's check the Spanish. Where are they? There they are. Oh no, they don't even have Siege Engineers. Wait, who? Sorry. Who is it? Who is it? Who's gonna be the one? Does Byzantines have? No, they don't even have heavy as well. Yeah. Britons, no. Aztecs has good siege. Goths, maybe? No, they have heavy Scorpion. I want the other way. Scorpion, but no Siege Engineers. Or no. Scorpion, but having Siege Engineers. Cubans? Scorpion... No, they don't have Siege Engineers either. What about Taters? No, they have Siege Engineers. Teutons? What? Is it? Wait. No. They also have Iron... Like, they have... No. They have everything. Malay has siege engineers, I know. Saracens? There we go. I rated them a B. Okay, so we'll go for a B for this as well. Good. Okay, bombard cannons. Sweet. Wait, let's go back to Hindustanis. Bombard cannons. We have siege engineers, so it's going to be an A. For our monkas, what was the monkas again? We have like... Wait, oh, this is... It has everything except atonement. Honestly, like, it's just going to be a 3. Atonement isn't enough to bring that down half a rank for me here, because it's not... Like, this is mainly focused on Arabia, so you don't really need it as much there. Of course, on Arena, it might bring it down half a rank, but it's fine. Wait, bombard cannons extra melee armor? Oh, it's gunpowder units and not just hand cannons. Ooh. Ooh. That... Okay, that brings it up. That brings it up. Yeah. Because if you think about what kills BBC, it's, like, Hussar a lot of the time, right? And Hussars... -1 damage on the Hussar should make them die in like, or -1 damage on the Hussars should make the bombard cannons die in like 1 less hit, which can be big. So yeah. Or skirm. Oh, also the skirms. Oh yeah, that's huge because skirms do 2 damage per hit fully upgraded. That's why Hoofnitsa is too good, because the skirms only do 1 damage to it because it has 7 pierce instead of 6 or whatever it is. Or 5 instead of, or 6 instead of 5, or whatever it is. What is it? Yeah, 6 instead of 5. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So, Gulam, that's a 3.5 in the late game for sure. We don't have siege, no, we do have siege engineers, so 3. And how are we for our defenses? We have, guard tower, but no keep, no architecture. Yeah, that's fine. No architecture. We brought it down to 2.5 with the other civ that didn't have it, I think. Let's go and check. That was, I think, Bengalis. No. It was Dravidians. Yeah. B+. Okay, it's the same as Dravidians here. Okay, nice. And I will update the descriptions on my own time, because that's going to require some thinking to make it good. Okay, let's just rerun the code here and refresh the page. Refresh the page. All right. And Hindustanis. There we go. Beautiful economy. Everything's in there.